Did you ever have lugs? Did you guys ever have lugs?
Like the boots?
Yeah.
I wanted some real bad.
I did because I'm a woman.
Oh, that's fair.
They made lady lugs.
They did have girl lugs, though.
Yeah, but like a girl that's wearing lugs is probably smoking Black and Milds.
That's true.
That's true.
Probably not where you want to be with
true.
it.
And there was a period where that was what I was into.
True, me too. I said that, and the homie was like, "Bitch, really?"
A lady in lugs was like, yeah, damn, boy.
It really sets off your baby fat. The one jacket baby fat. Because I've seen a baby fat tee, and then I seen that one jacket.
Ooh.
And not really. And I guess they had those sweatpants too.
Ooh,
They did
you
have
got
a whole
the pink coat.
sweatpant.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got the black. Classic.
Okay, classy girl. That's basically like walking around in Chanel.
The government growing babies. Microchips in your anus. All koala bears are racist. The ozone layer owes me money. Martians invented turkey stuffing. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
Mom's got the night off. Daddy's running the show. You want to keep me happy? Here's what you got to know. I want the Blues Kraft macaroni and cheese. Welcome, little mamas and Gentiles alike, to another phenomenal episode of My Momma Told Me.
The podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we finally work to prove nothing at all. We don't know anything for you.
I'm at a point where I'm worried I'm losing stuff I did know.
Because of this podcast?
I was certainly just life in general, but this podcast being a nasty little cancer inside of stuff I knew.
I think that is something to explore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should worry about it.
You're not going to stop me?
Nah, man. I stay up. Ain't nothing going on out here.
Yeah. In that way, I don't trust me. I don't trust me to give you at home good information. My brain's bad. Your brain's bad.
My brain's not great.
Yeah.
I think I am taking in less than I did when we first started doing this. That's the worry.
It's less necessary.
I'm not watching the news nearly as much as I was when we first started doing this. That's a problem.
Every night I say, baby, I ain't got to learn. I'm codependent.
Yeah.
When David knows, I know.
Yeah, my wife tries to tell me what happened today. I don't need it. Come on.
I can't talk to Langston about this.
Yeah. He doesn't care about the space shuttle, baby.
Do you feel happier now that you don't watch the news?
I do watch the news. It's just like, I feel happier than when I was watching every day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A lot, because I think there's a lot of situations, especially with the news, because it's this catch-all, and there's a lot of stuff I don't need to know about week to week. I just need to know if Orban won or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to follow that weekly. And I think there's a lot of things like that the news will try to keep you abreast of every day. I don't really need it like that.
Yeah, I stopped watching the news maybe like 4 years ago. And I realized that the big shit gets in. Like, all the big things, like, I didn't have to turn on the news to know that my taxes were due.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, all the big headlines, it finds your way.
Somebody's gonna say something to you.
You'll
They're gonna
find
yell
out.
it out of a car window. Somehow you're gonna get your news. How do people ever get their news? You know?
There used to be an era of parents who just didn't watch the news like that. You know what I mean? Like, my mom wasn't necessarily watching the news. She was watching, like, she'd watch, like, Dateline. She watched 2020. We weren't like, it wasn't like we were turning on Channel 7 to learn what was happening in the world all the time.
But we had newspapers too. Like, you would get your newspaper every morning and be like, this is what's going on in my town for the most part. This is the world shit. And then everything else, you don't need it.
You know what's weird too? I read the newspaper a lot through high school, actually.
You were reading it.
My parents got it in high school, and they didn't even read it. But I was grounded so much. They ain't got shit to do. You start working on those crosswords. See what the Boondocks is up to.
Then you start reading the words around it.
Then it's like, all right, well, I read lifestyle a little bit. So through high school, I read the newspaper a lot. And it was not, I don't feel that much better for it.
That's crazy.
You know what, too? Back in the days, we used to have tabloids. Like, there was, like, Star Magazine. There was People. There were things you went to, like, read about celebrities. But now it's all the same thing. So, like, you'll read a newspaper or you'll follow, like, the Daily News or whatever, and they'll be reporting what Kanye did or the Kardashians. It's all just blended in.
I watch PBS NewsHour because I like to think I'm better than people. And when they have entertainment people in there,
truly, I was like, okay.
That felt like a flex.
It's just it's very neutral.
I watch NPR. Okay, I see.
Shout out to Amna Nawaz. I hope you come back. You seem to be away a lot. No, but then like I'll be watching PBS News and I'll be like, I'm an adult. I'm an adult. And then they'll have like they're talking to a comedian at the end. Yeah. I'm like, get this shit out of my face.
Yep.
No, it's a real
I don't want to see this. I don't want it.
Yeah, I think that we did something really dangerous when we started conflating celebrity with news culture. Mm-hmm. I think them two things shouldn't even come close to mixing.
You know where it started?
Yeah.
I think it started with TMZ. I remember when Michael Jackson died. So before TMZ was tabloids and everything they reported, it was like, this is not real.
Right.
When they got the drop on Michael Jackson, then they became like a leader of all the news. And now they're legitimate, where if like TMZ is breaking it, New York Times is quoted like as reported by TMZ, which...
No, people say TMZ doesn't miss. Like they really don't miss like that.
But that's because they were like, we're going to do news the nastiest way possible. We going to do news like dogs. And everybody else was like, no, there are journalistic sort of responsibilities. There's an integrity to this art form. Yeah. And then at some point they were like, prove it. Yeah. Prove it. Because I keep telling everybody who died fastest. You know what I mean? Like, I told you who ate whose pussy yesterday. Yeah. Y'all just finding it.
Yeah, that is true.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
And that sucks when that kind of relationship gets introduced, because it's only going to make it cancerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can't be competitive like that.
No, the fall of the journalism corps is the beginning of the end of a country.
It's beautifully said, and it couldn't be a better introduction to our guest.
Yeah, that
was a great little alley-oop. I was like, okay.
You said something important. It made both of us sound smart. Again, codependent. And
we got to top load that too, because by the end it gets so stupid that we really got to be in the beginning, like,
and establish yourself as credible people.
I could read.
You believe me.
I watch the news. I have health insurance.
Baby, I won't hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay, you showing up. You got health insurance? Okay.
Yeah.
Another flag.
I also know all the words to the macaroni and cheese song, so it's really like, what's a lot going on.
Yeah, and he says them like Ice Cube, so you don't even know if that's...
Yeah, I wanted to sing it like the little girl, but I didn't have it. You remember? Because I was the one with the little black girl. You don't remember that commercial?
I don't remember
Sing
that
it.
commercial.
How it go?
I can't do it like she was like, it was like really like...
You want me to play it?
Mama got the... I'm not. I can't sing.
I'm sure she wasn't like that.
She sang like Louis Armstrong?
Everybody did to me when I was a boy. If you could
like
sing, you were Whitney Houston or...
Zatarans.
But hey, if Zatarans made macaroni and cheese,
they'd probably still be around.
That would go crazy.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Type little black girl.
Please.
Let me see.
Is that it?
Yeah, probably.
1981?
No. I'm not that old. No,
that's not
that was
it.
A white child.
No, this shit had a beat. This shit. Maybe check produced by Teddy Riley. I don't know if you're gonna find.
No, this is a dinosaur of some kind.
No, it was.
No, that's.
Get your noodle going.
I do remember that one too.
I don't remember any of that.
They shouldn't have said that.
They shouldn't. Kraft gets your noodle going.
In retrospect, that was wrong for them to pitch. Whoever pitched it was wrong.
Yeah,
And the levels of unchecked approval that went through that fucking advertising company and then the Kraft organization is fucked.
Do you remember, I was thinking about this. Do you remember Corn Nutz used to have commercials where they said bust a nut?
Nah.
I don't remember that.
It was like, there was a song.
You're making it up.
I'm not making it up. You can Google it. It was a song. It would be like, bust a nut, bust a nut.
No.
Do it at school, but don't get caught.
No!
Look it up. I'm not. It was on the radio. It was on the...
This is crazy.
This might be a West Coast thing. I don't know if maybe you guys didn't get that Midwest, East Coast, but...
I never saw any Corn Nuts commercials.
Type in Corn Nut, bust a nut.
Brother, if you thought I was going to miss this one. The real radio jingle. Okay, here we go. Bust a nut is what it's a commercial.
Yeah.
Of course it's a commercial. I'm not paying for you to
Okay, cool. We'll just wait for the ad.
Don't judge me.
This is a song about corn nuts, an intensely crunchy snack. It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door. Cause when you try it once, you want to try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as hell. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it.
There's a second verse.
That's crazy. They said it starts, go to your room and close the door.
Yo, they knew it.
Size doesn't matter. Like,
they said we won't tell.
That's
all that
crazy.
Corn Nutz still
they
couldn't
said it's
catch on.
hard.
Yeah.
That's
it is
wild.
hard. They were nasty. Corn Nutz is a terrible snack.
This feels like when I watched that Nickelodeon documentary all over again.
This is
like,
this
it's just people jizzing on kids.
This is
feels
somebody
crazy.
singing the Epstein files.
Truly.
This sucks. Donald Trump and the rest.
I remember because even as a kid, I was like, this is wild.
This
But you
can't
bought some
be
Corn
fucking
Nuts.
real.
No, a couple times.
I've never had Corn Nuts.
You're not missing out. I think that New York is a place that has good enough food that you don't need to. You don't need to get
involved with the nuts of it all.
Corn Nuts is trash. It's really bad.
The radio campaign was pulled
Rightfully so.
very quickly, apparently, because of
not before it's soaked in.
Because apparently these parents didn't have a fun sense of humor about encouraging kids to beat off, and only Corn Nutz knows about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, good for them. Wow, they really got one off, huh?
Mm-hmm. Worked on me.
No pun intended.
Yeah, you know.
No, it was all intended.
Okay.
It
I
was
feel like
intended.
The whole...
I think in some ways we can look at all of this criminal and fucking evil enterprising as exactly what it is. It's bad. It's gross. It's disgusting that these are the people running our country and our institutions. That said, I bet you they really high five the fuck out of each other when they get one off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when they got that to air?
Yeah.
I think I think the thumbs up they give each other in the parking lot after a good one like that is probably, it makes them feel good. And in that way, I congratulate them on their victory. You got it. You win. You win this round, pedophiles.
I think you should. That's maybe a good place for an intro.
Yeah, just intro me right there. Just say,
we're not
got one off, pedophiles.
Yeah, we're
introducing me.
Right? We're not getting...
It's a perfect show.
How'd you know?
It's a perfect show. There's no need to critique the way we run things around here.
I love it.
Kerry, you, our guest today, is a comedian, an actress, a writer, a talent of all sorts, a dancer. Mm-hmm. I've seen you dance. Mm-hmm. You learned to swim. I saw
that. Black people need to learn that.
Swimming and shit. She swim.
We're a swim podcast.
He's a very swim positive ass
I love
dude.
that.
Yeah.
And you're not anti-swim,
I'm not anti-swim. I'm real happy that my kids do it. I don't love being in there, but I'm real positive on them being a part of it. The point is, Comedy Central, Flatbush Misdemeanors, all kinds of HBO, all kinds of amazing shit. Kerry Coddett, everybody.
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
That's right. That is the button he chose.
I love that. I really do miss my crackheads though, so thank you. I had that thought the other day.
Yeah.
It's like been a common sentiment I've been seeing just like in the country. People are like, people miss crackheads.
Yeah, for real though.
I think that's
because I feel like fentanyl is like, it's like in a level of addiction that doesn't allow you to participate in any way.
You can't have ambition with
society. Yeah, they're not even trying to like, they're not like, let me sell this shit to get, they're just slumped. Whereas crackheads had to integrate in a lot of terrible ways, but also they integrated with like society.
They recognized the system was at large and they had to be participants in it. You can't mow a lawn on fent.
Right. You can't.
That's not.
You can't stand up.
You can't.
Brother, it only took that itty bitty much to even get you there.
Yeah.
You can't focus on
You know
that.
what they're not bending over and doing?
Yep.
Picking up their bootstraps.
I need a flex.
City boy! City boy! Yeah,
you guys are silly.
Fent addicts, you gotta work harder.
Come on.
Truly.
You gotta believe
jobs.
in yourself.
Crackheads had lots of jobs.
Crackheads had jobs. They had ambition.
Come
they
on.
stimulated local economies.
Maybe
It might not have been your taste, but they were also putting that shit on.
Maybe you're slumped because you're lazy.
Yeah. You ever thought about that?
Yeah. How about that? Maybe do a stimulant like a real addict. No, offense scares me so much.
It's really scary.
It's
I
really
pray I
awful.
never
I hate it
come
in the
across
dark.
it. Yeah, no, it scares the shit out of me. Anyway, Kerry, you came to us.
I did.
You came to us with a conspiracy theory that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, this is a really good one.
We were actually talking about it as we were coming in. That this is a theory that it tickles it makes our ears stand on end. We perk up when we hear this. You said, "My mama told me."
Russian bots are tearing apart Black America.
100%.
Let's go.
Tell us everything you know.
And not enough people are talking about it. So I'm actually happy that y'all have provided the space because my friends are tired of hearing me talking about it.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all remember, but like back in the 2016 election, okay, actually, let me start to where we are now.
Okay.
Where we are now, if you look at it, everybody is fighting over 50-50 on dates. Every single podcast, not this one, but every other podcast.
No, we argue
You
about it
are?
sometimes.
You
we
do?
don't.
Okay, because I'm like...
I don't even want to be over
Y'all are
there.
both married, so I really hope that...
And before, it was not that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to bring it up, quite frankly.
50-50?
Yeah.
No.
It's nuts.
I've gone on miserable dates and picked that check up like a man.
Period.
Yeah, that's just what the game is. Grow up.
Don't let them hear you.
Grow up.
You ain't happy, I ain't happy. My bad.
Yeah.
Period.
Shouldn't have asked you at your work.
Shouldn't even came over
That was
here.
on me. I should have just let you check shit out at Target.
Damn.
You had it.
Damn, I slipped you a note in the bank.
Had a little joke on it, said I got a gun. JK. Will you go out with me, wire hand?
Not YN.
And remember, I do have that gun.
Yeah, but for real, the gun's real. I thought it was a meet cute. I thought that was our love story.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out. So yeah, yes.
So that is happening.
Yes.
What else is happening? High value, man or woman.
Yeah.
That's tearing apart the Black community.
Sure.
Then you got the foundational Black Americans and the ADOS.
Yeah.
And that is like a whole other level.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? And so during the pandemic, I took a complete break from being online. And then I stepped back and then I started just watching and seeing patterns. Then I saw the podcast. Everybody got a podcast, but people who weren't qualified.
Again,
and
But some of us should get a lot of money for it.
some of you should. Some of y'all shouldn't. Some of y'all don't need mics.
Yeah.
And they tell us we don't need them a lot.
Yeah, but that's because they don't see the vision.
They don't know. They don't know how y'all
It
got
does
here.
worry me that everybody thinks that.
Really?
I think that we cross a lot of people's paths who never wanted it anyways because of how the internet works. So they see it and they're like, what the fuck? Rod Temperton wrote Thriller or whatever they're yelling at us about.
Yeah.
But I think it's just we're not everybody's cup of tea. But if you like us, we're very good.
Yeah, I have people who love you guys, and I love you guys. And so that's
thank
why I'm
you.
here. And
That's
fuck those
beautiful.
people. Those people are dumb.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is all the people that are doing these divisive ass relationship podcasts that are not bringing Black men and Black women any closer together.
Yeah.
No one's having sex anymore. Like, what's
That's
really...
true. That's like documented, right?
It is. After the pandemic, I remember I went to my first like post-quarantine party. And it was at somebody's house. And it was men and women. People were good looking. And I pulled up, everybody's in the kitchen arguing over 50-50, like hypothetical. What if your woman did this? And I was just so confused. I'm like, so now we're taking the conversations that were online and that we were circulating online while we were locked indoors.
Online in isolation.
In isolation.
Which is the worst.
In an echo chamber.
The worst type of online.
Bro,
right? Which is primarily how we do it, but that's like the worst way. I think crazy shit. If I'm just by myself scrolling, I think crazy shit.
I don't send my wife nothing I'm looking at when I'm on the road.
Not the real shit, no.
No.
I get like, I'll get like a cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every once in a while.
I'll send like two old people will be like, this us.
And that's
or like a duck and a cat or something. You know what I mean? But like, She's not getting the weird shit. I'm like,
absolutely.
Because why would I send my wife a fight?
No, she won't appreciate it.
Yeah, she doesn't get how funny it is that they started at the salad bar and they ended by the drinks. She doesn't understand distance traveled within a fight.
But the more that weird shit you watch, the more that the algorithm feeds you also.
Yeah.
So you really feel justified. Like, oh, there's other people out here that like that shit. And
we're both buried in it. Our algorithms are, I'd say we're both pretty, we do like a monthly watch along of just like terrible shit we've seen this month.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
And we're not running out of stuff.
No,
you can't.
We both have like a surplus of hundreds. I've sent hundreds of videos that none of are good.
Sometimes it's kind of comforting though. I'll see something, I'll be like, this is nasty, this is bad. And then I'll see the heart. And then I'll see his face.
You'll be like, oh.
Langston was over here. It's like you, Zach Fox. There's some people who show up at the weirdest corners of my internet.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I don't ever see y'all on my posts, so I don't know what I be looking at.
And that
I don't like shit.
Yeah, I don't want to leave a blueprint. I don't leave comments.
I want them to know what I like.
Hell no. No, because that's when they keep feeding you more shit.
And that's why I like it.
No, you're insane. This is the crazy eyes.
Yeah, this isn't the hand motions of a sane man. No guy's like, I really got it together.
You're holding guns to your head like, I will do this shit.
We just got life insurance.
It's a smarter idea because I have a family.
Fucking crazy.
Now I want them to know what I'm into, so I send.
So you can see more of that.
Yeah, because if I may defend myself, and maybe this connects back to our bigger conversation. In a lot of ways, I agree with you. I think that there was sort of this intentional effort during a era of the internet, and I can't place exactly when it was, but and I'm excited about this. But I think that shift into it just being nasty for nasty's sake truly happened. And now I figured out a very specific algorithm of the type of people who are completely in control of the thing that they post, regardless of whether or not it is fucked up or weird or nefarious in some kind of way.
You're on a lot of nasty, inspirational stuff. I will say that. I see you there a lot.
Nasty, inspirational?
It'll be like a man in full S&M gear telling you to go back to college.
Okay,
or some weird shit like that.
So not nasty, just like fun.
Sometimes.
And that's how I see it.
That's his, everybody
that's how I see it.
Everybody has different fun. Everybody has different fun.
And yeah, sometimes that dude is probably like crying out from a divorce and like in a lot of pain. And that's what's making him do this. And I've been following that journey. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I've been tracking this dude for a minute. Like there's this group of 3 dads that I follow.
That shit is crazy. It's like hard.
What are they doing?
I don't really know.
It's probably easier for me to show you than to tell you.
It is nuts. It's like they're not doing anything wrong. They're just being good guys. But you watch it and you're like, something about this is crazy.
It's pretty fucked up, but it is.
It feels.
There's no other way to describe it as like just a perfect combination of men. I really wish I could describe it otherwise. All right, this is sort of
for you to
3 dads with twins. Yes, we are gay. No, we're not a throuple. We're more relatable and crazy than ever before.
Yes, one of us is the ex-husband.
We have 3 dads!
We're 3 dads with twins.
Something, right? Okay.
Wait, one more. Okay, let me just make sure I understand.
Feeling you have.
Yes. No,
so 3 gay dads.
That's not what makes it weird.
What makes it
Kerry,
weird?
I can't tell.
You're just listening to the words, but there's a whole play happening in front of you. You're watching a gay man who looks like a Ken doll got
like
put in a microwave
kind of thing.
Yeah, he looks puffed up and weird, and he goes, "We're 3 dads." It's only one of him at this point, but we are 3 dads. And then we are introduced to a second character who looks identical to him, except a little smaller and with the longest hair that you've ever seen in your life.
Like a Rapunzel.
Like a Rapunzel type hair, but identical to the weird fucked up Ken doll. And he says, yes, we're gay, as if you were questioning based off of the 3 dads.
Yeah.
And then And then you meet a man who doesn't match these niggas at all.
At all.
How would he get there?
He don't even
Where's
make
he
sense.
from?
And he's much older.
What do they talk
You would
about?
think.
He's not?
I don't think he is. He just didn't play in his face the same way they played in their faces.
It's like you start and you're going to be thinking about it.
What's the page? I got to look this up
Exactly.
later.
Our three dads.
Exactly.
And let me tell you something. They introduced the nanny at some point, and she's a character.
Okay.
They are now getting a lady pregnant. They're working on a fourth.
The old-fashioned way.
And two of them.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I'm like, come on. There's too much going on now. I could get on board with okay.
Two of the three dads are currently married. One of them used to be married to the main character. We Are Three Dads is sort of the main guy.
Got it.
And now they're living as co-parents, but one of them just isn't married to any of these people, and they constantly are using those kids for content. It is a fascinating watch, but ultimately they're not hurting anybody.
They're not.
And that is the algorithm I seek.
Oh. We don't know I don't mean are they physically hurting the kids, but you're pimping out your kids. I feel like this whole like family social media thing is just the way those kids ended up at Michael Jackson's house. And like, you know what I mean? It's like you doing all this for fame and you pimping out your kids.
Oh,
what are
man.
the kids doing in the video?
Have you seen the kids' family content? Like,
It's outrageous.
The YouTube for kids, like that shit.
Yeah.
I've kind of been seeing some of that shit. That shit
is a bummer.
Yeah.
It's because kids have no taste. So they'll just eat slop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the people who are like dedicated to just giving the kids slop on YouTube where there's no quality filter whatsoever, it's just these kids watching these ads for products.
Yeah.
And then like somebody yelling at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my daughter has taken like a special fascination in like this family that does like crafts. Like they'll just like sit around and they'll teach you how to make Play-Doh, but like at home. And they'll be like, you can just use fucking starch and this, and then put some food coloring in it, and they'll have like a little kid mix it with their hands, and they're like, you like it? And you go, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that's
and then they cut to the next thing, and it's a different craft that they're making, and they're like compilations of these kids and this family doing it for hours, to the point that you start to see these kids get older and change and not be interested in this the same way. So they got to put the little kids in now to be cute.
Because the old ones get horny. That's when you got to take them off camera.
Got that little mustache now.
Yeah, they in the room with the corn nuts locking the door.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Nuts,
I'm with my corn nuts, Dad.
The corn nut man said I don't have to tell you where we are.
Oh no.
That's what the song is about. Don't make me the monster.
No. I just felt it really.
It took you to a place.
Yeah.
Well, ultimately, to your point, I do worry about those children, but I worry about them in the way that I think that the internet is bad completely. Like, I don't think that there's hope for any kid on the internet.
Yeah.
And so in that way, like, yeah, it sucks, but they seem to have at least enough room. They have the resources to be able to provide for these kids on some level.
This is what you're saying to make yourself feel better for the fact that you love these people and you're subscribed.
My man is good
Which
at
is fine.
talking.
Yeah.
It's certainly how I lay down at night.
I'm not mad at it.
I go, those babies ain't hungry. They got full bellies.
Yeah.
Because there probably is an IG account with starving kids also.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? And that's not them.
That's not
They
them.
got a dad for dinner, a dad for dessert, a dad for breakfast.
Please don't be the daddy for dessert. I pray to God you don't be the daddy for dessert.
Not the midnight snack dad. You don't want that one.
That is a different Instagram. Like if you type in at midnight snack dad, it's not them.
Nah,
it's not them.
It's a cool ass dude we would love to talk to.
Yeah. At midnight snack dude, come on. We have some things to discuss.
All right, so
outrageous.
So tell me a little bit more about your. You said you do have the exact landing spot for where this all happened.
So in 2016, the election was between Trump and Hillary.
Let's go.
And then
I hope Hillary wins.
Right, exactly. Who knows how that ended up?
Yeah.
And then I want to say, like in 2019, after she lost, clearly it came out. I think it was like the Mueller report And they said, oh, yeah, for sure, Russian bots. It was called the Internet Research Agency, so the IRA.
Yeah.
And they were responsible for sowing seeds of division in America so that Hillary did not win the campaign. And they were specifically targeting Black people. And they were having Black Facebook pages. It was like one page was called Blacktivist. They were infiltrating Black Twitter. And what they were doing was widening existing divisions between Black people. Now, look at where we are.
Yeah.
Now you can't even say Black. Now the word Black means only Black Americans.
Right.
Which is outrageous.
Sure. There was some version of connectivity that they figured out a way to sever even more than it previously was.
The internet divide, the level of it is crazy because it feels like I can't maybe speak to other groups so much, but it's like there's so many camps that you have to be in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like you have to know how you feel about 50-50 or whatever, you know, and it does feel like who wants to talk about this all the time? Like I'm seeing so many clips.
Every time. And we're not getting any closer to it. Then you had like the Kevin Samuel and then the high value and the toxic. Then you got the women who only date men that make six figures even though she broke. Then you got, it's just outrageous.
I remember that Cheesecake Factory argument almost like bringing down a nation.
Oh, was that when, are you talking about when it was the list of places not to go to for the first date?
No, it was when
before that.
That lady went on a date to the was going on a date. And then he was like, oh, we're going to Cheesecake Factory, and she was like, I'm not going.
Oh, right.
And she like posted about it, and then the internet went fucking nuts arguing about whether or not Cheesecake is a good restaurant.
This is crazy because I didn't think about this. One of my best friends, I've known her since high school. In 2016, we were on the phone. I remember this like it was yesterday. I was on my way to work. I was in the writer's room at the time, and I was on my way. And never call your friend who lives on the internet in the morning to chat. Yeah. That's my fucking bad.
Yeah, they're heating up. They're just heating up.
So she called me. She's like, I'm in the middle of this argument on Facebook, on a shade room thread or something.
No.
And
baby, don't post over there.
It was so early. It was just 10 years ago. And so I'm like, what's the shade room? What's going on?
Oh, no, you weren't.
No, you didn't know TD Jakes was in charge.
I didn't know. If only I knew then what I knew now. And she read me the article because she was trying to tell me that she was arguing with people back and forth. So she starts to read the actual thing. And it's a lady who went on a date with a man. And I guess she wanted takeout for her kids at home or something. And I think that was the earliest version of these Cheesecake Factory arguments where if you're on a date with a man and you got kids at home and you order a meal to go, should he pay for it? And she starts telling me, and I was like, oh, that bitch sounds entitled and she's crazy. She heard that I called her entitled because I didn't hear what her take was. I was just like, oh, this lady, whoever this lady is, she's unreasonable.
She's kind of nuts.
She's a dick.
Nuts, yeah.
And she was like, you calling me a dick? Yeah. And I've never spoken to her again.
Whoa!
You lost a friend over the shade room.
I lost a full friend over a hypothetical conversation on an internet thread. I've known that girl since I was 12.
And she wasn't even the type of lady ordering to go with kids.
She clearly was. She clearly was. And she felt like when I was talking about her. I mean, truly. I mean, I ain't call a bitch back. I was like, be well, sis, because this is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like really causing real life harm. And I'm just connecting the dots.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you. Obviously, these seeds of dissent have been sown. And man, did they go crazy during that period. I think the part of me that gets a little skeptical, if I put my skeptical fucking hat on, is I don't fully believe the Russia element of it.
Okay.
I think that America does a lot of shit to Black Americans on its own that don't need Russian assistance.
I could see it being like what are we talking about? Like a double psyop or something where they're like, oh, it was the Russians when it was us. Because I don't know the quality of bots. That's what I was telling Langston. That's what always is difficult for me. I don't know the level of like, am I regularly being tricked by like bots via text? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll even look at, like, a crazy post, and it'll be like, somebody will be like, all the fucking bots in here. And I'm like, damn, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know whether they're good enough or, like, bad enough to sway shit.
I can't.
Because when they say bots, is it, like, something that's programmed to act like a Black person and go out to the internet? Or is it just someone running a fake account?
I think part of what the internet has done that is especially dangerous is blur those lines.
Right.
Where in the same way that we talk about what AI is, and AI isn't even what AI is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
all
Filipinos.
it's a lot of Filipinos managing these fucking Waymos and shit. It is a lot of, even what they've said with ChatGPT is that like a lot of the information that is being sort of like sourced is also being like additionally checked by people in foreign countries, that like there's backing for the computer in case the information is slipping through.
Yeah.
And so in that way, it's like, I don't fucking believe that it's just Russia that's doing this.
So I don't believe that it's just Russia, and I don't trust the United States at all.
No.
But if you're watching, I love being American.
I'm mad on it.
But I think that it's exactly what you said. Like, maybe it started in 2016. Or maybe they started their obviously, the United States has been sowing seeds of division forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah.
COINTELPRO. That's their whole situation. So that's a historical thing they have.
Dropping off podcast mics in the hood.
Right, exactly. And fireworks. They dropped fireworks.
Two things I made a lot of money on.
Truly.
Two of my major financial interests.
That's how you got your health insurance. I ain't mad at it.
They certainly haven't taken any dollars out of our pockets.
I think that it's a lot of things at work, and the main point of my argument is that this division was not real, and it's not a real thing, but now we're making it real.
Yeah.
And so we have real people like my friends, like the podcasters. Those are real people now, parroting things that they saw on the internet and making what's online now become reality.
Yeah.
Because like the algorithm dictates what people are going to talk about.
Right.
So if you see it, like, of course, you're going to take that to your own thing and spew. That's why we don't talk about shit over here. That's really scary, though.
So that's the scary part, that real people are like proliferating it and making it real. They're making it real now.
Because I do wonder, sometimes I wonder with, like, especially like the 50-50 arguments, how much of these arguments are just people bullshitting on
all of them,
the internet or in the kitchen at a party, but like, when people are going on dates, it's still what it's always been, right?
But I
don't believe nobody like on, you know what I mean? Oh, sure, you better, but when you're going out for real,
no, you're not doing that shit.
You can't be.
I think y'all are not. I do think there are some men.
I think there are now.
Yeah, because
but I think that there was a real generation where like this wasn't even a conversation.
Yeah.
And I think for the most part, more people than not are comfortable being like, I'll pay. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not about to have that weird ass part of the night sort of play out. And then I have to justify it via an argument I saw on the internet. And I think that
And for who? Who you going to tell?
And what the bots are is it doesn't always have to be a computer. It can just be somebody who sees a provocative conversation and chooses the opposite of whatever the logical choice is.
They're trolling. So bots and trolls are kind of like synonymous.
I hate trolling. I hate it as a style of humor. I think it's for stupid people.
Yeah.
I think even to be a provocateur, there's like a level to where it's important, but I think past that, it becomes like a very low effort way to get your shit off. I don't think it's interesting. I think it's like usually dumb people who think they're really smart who are like, I'm just trolling, man. Well, maybe have an original feeling and back that up because trolling, just saying the opposite of what other people believe, is not at all a difficult stance to take.
No.
It's not like there's nothing, I don't think that's like cool. I feel like I got
disagree.
Emotional.
No, just
we look her up, she a troll like a motherfucker. No, man, should buy you a purse every time you see him.
Like with that, when people are saying that shit, they don't mean that.
No, I don't think so.
And are they doing that?
I think
if they are, though, that is like, hey.
I mean, my
Drake
ex bought this first, but
oh, that's cool.
But you guys were not exed when that happened.
No, we weren't.
No.
Okay, so that's not.
He's not a psychopath.
Yeah, that's not unreasonable that your boyfriend bought you a person.
Right.
That's not crazy.
And what a nice guy. He let you keep it.
He let me keep
That's where it gets
hilarious.
That's where it gets nuts when you say, I'm gonna need that purse back.
Right? Like, give me my shit back.
Or in my case, it's like, hey, I did use a gift card. You emptied a lot of it. I'm gonna need you to refill that back up. I gotta go back to Chili's.
And yes, I'm gonna need all $75 on that card.
We'll split the activation fee. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I wonder about that stuff because it's like, is it hurting us if people aren't doing it in practice? Like, do you think the amount of people doing it in practice is enough to make a real impact?
Yeah, I think it's really impacting us in real life. Like the fact that we were just out of quarantine, men and women are around for the first time, and instead of actually talking and connecting, y'all want to argue over hypothetical scenarios on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's problematic. People don't know how to talk to each other anymore.
That's true. I have a friend who substitute teaches, and he said when the kids got back, fights went up like crazy.
I can see that.
Post-pandemic, he said they're just like, they just fight all the time.
In Chicago, the height of when sort of like, shootings, killings happens is right after winter.
Mm-hmm.
Like right when it starts getting warm and shit.
Sun's out, guns out.
But like truly,
season.
But like that ramp up to summertime is like when it really pops because it's like you're just a dog that has been in the house the whole time and now you're finally back out and you don't know how to engage. And so shit goes crazy.
We don't know. We're not socialized properly. We don't know how to interact. We don't know how to communicate. We're losing those skills.
Yeah.
And especially with men and women, when we get around, our way of talking is to talk about the shit that they talk about on the relationship podcast. So now we're just arguing for argument's sake and yelling and calling it a conversation. Outrageous.
Yeah, it is weird too when you talk to like younger people, how much intersex like relationships are so like I have younger brothers and cousins and stuff, and the way they interact with girl and just the whole thing is like so different. Like when I was at 15, I wanted to be I like girls. I want to fuck girls. And then these little kids, they don't even like want to talk about it's like they're so prudish, but then you realize what they're seeing is actually really extreme. They don't want to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Because they're on some nuts shit.
Yeah, you took it too far and now you can't tell anybody.
Yeah. Now it's like this weird embarrassing thing.
I'll say this, the thing that I feel like we lost the most in the pandemic that we don't talk about often enough is dancing. I think we really used to go to parties and dance with each other. And now culture has shifted in a way where on average when you go out, people ain't dancing the way they used to dance. They're not in.
You don't feel like that was on the decline already?
I do, but I think pandemic really took the last little like remnants of people who were like prioritizing it as part of the night rather than it being like, oh yeah, we'll dance for a second, but then we just gonna go back.
Like I think
to the
about
wall type
like
shit.
my mom and them, like her and her friends went out to dance.
They go dancing. They say we're going dancing.
They didn't even go out, and they were all like single and shit. They didn't even go out to meet men. They were going out to dance.
I need to work up a sweat.
Yeah. You don't hear people talk like that much anymore.
Well, I will say, so two things, because I used to be a professional dancer. And so like me and my friends, we would go out and
Pull
be
that
dancing.
closer to you. We listening. The microphone.
Oh, sorry. I was like, the water? I'm thirsty.
No, they're going to yell at you.
we did go out and dance and we make a thing of it. Right. But I think social media is what really changed it. And I think the pandemic amplified social media use because we were all on the internet trying to connect. Right. But now when you come out post-pandemic, everyone's phones are out.
Yep.
And every time I start having a good time, everybody want to record, and now I'm self-conscious because you're not in the moment. Now I'm a spectacle.
Right.
Now lights are on in the dark. What are you doing?
No, we all dance so well that people want to video it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I mean, I've seen you dance. So I know Langston can dance, and I believe you.
Oh, wow.
I believe you. I'm going to have to take your word for it.
It's not true.
Okay.
Yeah,
you don't dance
I'm
at all.
enthusiastic. I'll get sweaty.
Yeah.
Is it good? No.
Okay. No. It doesn't matter, though.
I might be the worst dancer
thing
in my family, I realized recently.
But some of it I do think is a confidence issue. I think you don't believe in yourself.
I believe enough to be out there and get sweaty, which is the harder thing than dancing, I think. That's the thing I'm the more self-conscious about.
And that's what I'm saying.
I be dripping.
Yeah, same.
I be
it's
like popping Molly.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck though because my moves make sense. But I could understand for you if they did it, why you would feel like.
I keep up with enthusiasm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'm out here though.
Yeah.
But like, I see my brothers dance recently. I was like, damn, where are you guys?
I don't go as hard as you, but when I was a kid, I used to. I'd be in the circle.
That little dance?
Yeah, I was in the circle. I was doing
I love the kids in the circle.
Yeah, like I was doing the shit, and I think part of it was that there was no instinct to record the shit. So yeah, I probably looked dumb a few times,
but nobody was.
But I was having fun, bro.
Back, yeah.
You know what people do now, and I've seen it, and this is gonna bring me to my other point, but. What they'll do is they'll be sitting down like this, and they'll be at a party not having a good time, and their friend will come around with the camera, and they'll go,
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they'll stop, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Shoulders.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll hit you with a little fake shimmy like they're having a good time, and then go back, and I'm like, that's so weird, because you could have been doing that the whole time.
Damn, you're right. I have seen so much of that.
It's so crazy. Like, as soon as the camera comes on, but for me, I'm like this, and the camera comes on, and I'm like, be normal.
Yeah.
Don't catch me.
Right.
Maybe it's spots, though, because I went to brunch the other day, and they were going. I told you about that.
In LA here?
Yeah, they were.
No. Say specifically.
Tell the story. Where were you?
I was in Riverside.
I don't know.
Everybody has been reacting. Like, I got to show you a video from this. There was a baby in there.
Okay.
And then the DJ was like, shout out to that baby.
Oh, my God.
He was going nuts.
They were passing the baby around.
I don't like fun with my brunches. I want to just eat. It just be too loud. Sometimes I feel like...
This brunch was the club. Like, we were waiting to get in.
Yeah.
It was my sister-in-law's birthday. We were waiting to get in. And people kept coming out and being like, God damn, I forgot it was daytime.
Yeah, okay. I like a certain amount of fun, but I like fun where it turns into a day party and we all agree to transition.
Right.
I do not necessarily need the meal itself to be lit.
Right. Unless I'm going there for that. Otherwise, it feels like an ambush comedy show. Like, here I am, I'm just trying to talk to my friend, and now it's...
Yeah. Now this lady's coochie on my shoulder.
That's brunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love black people, though, because we will turn something into a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
Yeah, brunch can be an event.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Springs, went to Glen Ivy. There's these black ladies going crazy in there.
They were popping bottles in the hot springs?
No, they were just like partying. Everybody should go to Glen Ivy. If you have a car, you should go to Glen Ivy.
Okay.
I just got a car, so I've been
I'll check you out. Yeah, okay. And health insurance. You know, I'm really loving this for you.
Yeah, don't ask about taxes.
Really. Child, don't talk about it.
Everybody just gets sad. Yeah.
Truly, they coming for me. It's fine. We're sorting it out.
Listen, we need to take a break and sort out these taxes. More Kerry Coddett. More My Momma Told Me.
We're back.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up.
It's bouncer time. I just feel like you be knowing me. You just know it's going to speak to me.
That movie was
Runnings,
amazing.
It was a really important film.
It was really, really good. I looked it up. The story is not as exciting.
I don't think they said none of those catchphrases.
No, also, you know what I mean? Also, they were like, no, everybody was relatively pretty nice to us.
Yeah.
I read about it.
They invented the racism.
The racism, the John Candy getting kicked out.
That's crazy.
They were pushcart drivers. I also don't think, if I remember right, I don't think it was like they were about to and they fell down. I don't think they were the fastest of Jamaican sprinters either. Mm-hmm. But, it's still cool. Mm-hmm. And they still have a bobsled program to this day, and they're actually pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this. That kind of makes me feel like the people who wrote Cool Runnings are way more talented than they get credit for.
Yeah, because that movie, I was gripped.
And it was like a really good made-up ass story.
Yeah.
I love that you guys love that movie, too, because I thought that we are just so thirsty for representation as Caribbean people that growing up, I'm like, oh, my God, this is almost a good Jamaican accent that they're pulling off here.
Yeah.
And I was just so excited, but y'all liked it, too.
I didn't know no Jamaicans. They sound right to me.
Yeah.
You see?
I'm African. There was even less. So I was like, this almost feels like the way that my mom's barbecue sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, this is kind of African.
I was like, Leon sound like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, because
I thought Leon sounded like Leon.
It was great.
Because we had that in The Arab There, which is not a movie that makes you feel good about being
I don't
African.
think I saw that.
That's Manu Bowl, right?
Yeah, where Kevin Bacon goes to Africa to get a basketball player.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
And he gets the biggest one.
Yeah.
and it's a bummer.
Yeah, it's not a fun rewatch.
Oh no.
But Cool Runnings just a good movie.
And I will say there was an era in the 90s where we were really taking advantage of big old tall freaks. George Mirasan, he had those commercials and a movie, I believe.
I think that a real tall freak, though, we're always gonna, as a society, we're always gonna really enjoy that.
Yeah, but we stopped making them the center of the movie.
Oh yeah, I think movies are a little better now.
Yeah, where we don't go.
I don't think Wembenyama gets the movies Shaq got.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he has no Kazam. There's no route to Kazam for Wemby. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, what if Wemby was a stick bug? We're not getting that movie.
I also don't think he would do it. He's on his monk shit.
No, he's really focused on basketball, and that is why I fuck with him.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Because if
He's
I was
on his
tall,
shut up and dribble.
Say what?
He's on his shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you're saying it, but yeah.
I don't know sports, so this is my only connection.
He's like one of those athletes that you don't feel like the sport is the most important thing in the world to him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where you hear other athletes and it's like, oh, I think this guy might actually be a psychopath. You know what I mean? That's not how he is. He's like, seems to really
have a life outside
of inner life. Yeah.
But
nice.
I think his commitment to the sport is like so unflinching that he's treating it like a job. He does not take time off. He's focused on getting better at this thing, but he also likes to read. And like is learning to fucking juggle all the time, and like
he sounds cool.
He's like he's an interesting dude.
He doesn't want to be like a celebrity. Like he's not focused on being a celebrity and doing all of that.
No, not yet.
I think he just happened to be 7'6" in French. Or how tall is he?
I think 7'6".
Yeah, and he's French.
And he's French. Yeah, big old freak.
Big old freak.
Yeah.
Big old freak.
And I feel like in France, I was there once. I don't feel like I saw any huge people like that.
No.
I mean, you don't see them here. 7'6"? That seems crazy.
Well, I mean, not even like, because Americans, I feel like, are pretty tall. Like, just as a people, it's like a pretty big group of people. And I didn't feel like the French were like even tall like us.
It makes me feel more committed to the possibility that that they are the product of science projects.
French?
No,
tall
I meant
people.
tall people.
He meant tall people.
Because I was going to say, you don't just come up with that kissing.
Or those fries.
Yeah,
like,
come on. You lightning struck twice? Okay. Right. Existentialism 3 times? Now you're cooking something up.
You ain't win no fights, but apparently y'all fucking geniuses at everything else.
Yeah.
No, I think we've talked about this a few times on the podcast, the possibility that like a Yao Ming, there's a conspiracy theory that he is the product of like human engineering more than he is like born naturally of a lady and a man mushing together. And I think this sort of feels again like bioengineering. The tallest person I knew when I was growing up was 6'7".
Yeah.
That's about as real. I feel like that's as big as you'll find in real life.
And he was big as hell. And that was the center of our basketball team. And he was big everywhere we went. And then at some point, these fucking freaks started showing up. And I say it with the pejorative.
Yeah, the way you're talking
you did say it with like some
never
venom.
Forgive them for arriving.
I can't really understand the angle you're coming from.
I had a better chance of making it if these big old fuckers weren't there.
It takes a little bit to figure out what he means.
They took something from me. And so I talk nasty about them.
Okay.
And ultimately, I'm saying that we all are maybe witnessing some version of bioengineering, whether or not that is truly like in a traditional lab or if it's just making sure that big old lady and that big old man are connected and do something together.
But I mean, don't you think also, though, there's a level of like people who look like them.
That's true.
Big old people want to fuck with big old people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I think it's like, is it engineering or is it just tall people like fucking with tall people?
And this
people, sometimes you'll be seeing people. You ever see couples where you're like, you guys, it's like a brother and sister kind of look. You know, like where they look so alike. You know what I mean?
I think with tall people too. My
I
knew wait.
Me and my wife, we don't look dissimilar.
I think it means you have a healthy self-esteem.
I guess maybe, I don't know.
You guys do kind of look
you
alike.
Were saying,
no,
shut the fuck up. You were saying.
My best friend is 5'10" and a half, and she literally just can't see anybody over that. She's like, so she's always making eyes with the other tall person in the room. So I think it's also that, like, they literally see eye to eye.
Yeah, I think tall people are going to breed, maybe even more than people who look alike. You know?
And I think that bioengineering doesn't have to always be the responsibility of a government. I think that if you introduce capitalism and you introduce sort of like this need for like the idea of breeding and like creating with another person, you find like-minded people who look like you and you go, we need to do this.
It's true.
In a private conversation, you go, we have a responsibility here. Mm-hmm. And then they make some action happen.
Several people have propositioned me for children just based off of that.
I think there's something in the human brain that might want that so bad that we will proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What was the pitch?
Like, let's make some beautiful dark babies that aren't cut with anything.
Oh,
and I don't like the way they said that. But
right, people be saying watch it. I wasn't mad at it. I was like,
and that's our dynamic that we gotta work through.
Listen, I think some cocaine is better with bass.
Yeah, he likes that step-down shit.
I don't know. Yeah. Back to the fentanyl.
I'm trying to get disco fuel.
Nah,
I think we are already in agreement that crackheads have use.
Yeah,
I mean that's true. That's true.
Maybe I'm just the crackhead of the Black community.
You said it.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
That is my motto, and I stand by it. I've never believed in any words more.
Oh, man. I did panic. When you said that, I didn't have anything to get us out, so I was like, I got to dig deeper.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's anything we can do about these Russian infiltrators or whatever version of infiltrators you see? What can the Black community do to repair what has happened?
I'm so happy that you asked that because the shit already happened. The Russian bots, we can't control that.
This is an optimistic podcast. We don't ever want to...
We always would rather it be good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I think that we really need to stop engaging in these divisive ass debates. It gets us nowhere. Mm-hmm. And I really think that we need to focus on getting each other together as a group and like as Black people and Black men and Black women and Black people across the diaspora. Like this whole you weren't born in America. Like we fighting over reparations that we're never going to get.
Yeah.
Like that sounds so crazy to be dividing ourselves against actual Black people. Whether you're Caribbean, like look at us. You're Black American.
Yeah.
You're African. I'm Caribbean. This is all of us in the diaspora right now. We're Black people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did it.
We did it. We solved it. And I
until
also,
Indian people start coming home.
Well, then that's a whole other thing. We won't even, we can't save everybody. This is...
Well, I think I'm looking forward to cracking up. I hope I can, totally crack up. So I haven't, totally cracked up in a long time.
That's what you're doing.
You're just cracking up. I will say, though, because I want to come on here and tell you that I'm a representative of Big Kwanzaa.
That's right. We've talked about this.
Okay. I didn't know that. You have the Kwanzaa crawl, right?
I do. Guys, I was so happy that y'all talked about it, just even a little bit, because, and then this ties back to your question, like, what can Black people do?
Yeah.
Literally, so I think your clip was about... they said somebody young is going to come across and take a fringe holiday.
Yeah, Al Jackson said that.
Yes. And then y'all were like, Big Kwanzaa is going to come and...
And you are Big Kwanzaa.
I'm Big Kwanzaa. And Big Kwanzaa's in Brooklyn.
Let's
and it's
go.
happening.
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I actually really like that it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I like the idea that to me, when I think about Brooklyn, it still is a very party-oriented city.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all party for real. And it's dirty and it's nasty parties. It's fun. It's raw parties as they were.
Why do you have to get that off?
Right? Just nasty parties.
You know where y'all be partying at. I lived there long enough. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck. Where the party at? New York doesn't have the capacity for you to be weird about nah, I'm not going to that dude's backyard.
I mean, yeah, we do.
That's
we do
fair.
pop up in places and have a good time. But honestly, Kwanzaa Crawl is not even just a party. It's literally... we took the principles of Kwanzaa because it has been something that we made fun of. Like, even us, we didn't grow up celebrating Kwanzaa. We thought it was ridiculous. We're like, what is this?
Right.
But then in like 2016, the same time the Russians was dividing us, we were like, how can we get Black people together? And we looked into it and we're like, oh, these principles are dope. Cooperative economics, supporting Black people, collective work and responsibility. And so at the same time where people were talking about gentrification, we're losing all of our businesses. So we were like, we need to support Black-owned businesses and have Black people being proud of being Black and bring the diaspora together. And we don't need white people. We don't need white people's dollars. How can we stimulate our local Black economy? Yeah. And so we bring in $500,000 every year for Black-owned businesses, and actually more people are celebrating Kwanzaa. Legit. Yeah. Legit. And so like if
I went to a Kwanzaa celebration this year.
Where?
Yeah.
Out here?
No, I went.
Was it your first one?
It was my first one. It was in D.C.
Ooh.
We went to a Kwanzaa
Was it youngish or like?
It was like, 28, like me.
Girl.
We're trying to get that over.
We've been trying to trick people into thinking we're 28, and so far it's been working.
Going?
Well, it's hard because we're actually 30.
Yeah. That was fucking good. Yeah. I was going to tell her it's going well if you would shut the fuck up about it. Stop telling on us. God damn. No, but it was cool. My kids were there. We got to like experience that. And like my daughter is a real like dork about like wanting to learn about all things celebratory. And so it was just exciting for her to be like, whoa, we could do this. I get to light that candle. Yeah. Lighting candles.
You don't hold any. You're not like a Christmas guy, right?
I'm certainly not doing it in the Lord's honor.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Christmas too. It's
same.
Like, I like sharing a day with my family, but like, I don't need any of the Christ of it.
No, and I don't celebrate nobody's birthday like that.
Same.
So I'm not doing it with
I only
Jesus.
celebrate actual birthdays. I don't do Christmas. I don't do Christmas gifts. Like, I will buy you something for your birthday because that's your day. But this other day that y'all said I have to, I'm not participating.
Nah, I'm good.
Not at all.
I like a big ass Christmas.
I do like a big ass Christmas.
I like a big, like with the like when everybody's there, I really do like.
I don't get it often enough, but when it happens, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I like I'd rather in a year either Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of them's got to be like we're all there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh,
yeah,
I love that.
It doesn't happen often.
It is.
We hit one last year though.
My wife's family is. They'll like make a point of all coming together, and I'm real grateful that they do that every year.
That's what you gotta have.
Yeah, it's cool.
Are the grandparents still around?
No, which is unfortunate, but they really they passed relatively recently, and so even before then, they made a point of everybody being there, and it was cool. It was always like.
Did they have like a, what do you call it, like a homestead, like a place, like a house that you guys all went to?
Yeah, because
that's what people got to have. I feel like that's the most important thing about homeownership.
You have to have a place to gather.
Yeah, because you think about us as a generation phasing out and not owning homes, and then it's like. That all becomes so much more difficult.
And I've listened and read like a lot of things where they're doing this nasty work now and telling people that home ownership isn't even that important.
Bro, they're trying to tell you that like family, they like
the Russians.
I
feel like low key the shit they're all trying to put out is that like family isn't that important. We don't need each other. Because it's like I don't care if you have kids or don't have kids or whatever, but you have to understand that like. Everybody coming together is important. And it feels like society in general is kind of pushing this like
what was
rugged
the thing
individualism.
like no contact that was happening on the holidays last year where everybody was like, it's okay to go no contact with your family members.
No, it's not. They're annoying.
No, they
that's just what that is.
they are tough, but you gotta check in.
Because then otherwise you're untethered out here.
Yeah,
and I've been untethered outside. Now you're
just out here loose.
Yo, man, that's how you end up in a basement. Some dude showing you his gun collection. He's got snakes. Like it's like that's how that shit happens.
And you got to pick one.
Yeah,
snakes or guns.
Yeah, you got to hold one of them.
Have them both.
You got to hold one of them, or he's gonna feed one. He's gonna kill you with one of those things. You have to show no fear to one of them.
Yeah. No, I don't want that, and that is why it is important to call your family. Call your family. We really believe in that here on the podcast, and we believe you need to be participating in Kwanzaa and you need to be participating in the Kwanzaa crawl.
Yeah.
And if you are interested in the Kwanzaa crawl, you reach out to Kerry and you go, Wagwan.
I'll take that. I will take
Tell me
that.
everything I need to know to be a part of this. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. It usually happens this is our 10-year anniversary. And so,
damn, for real.
We've been doing it for 10 years. And now we're doing one in the summer to bring the people together as a checkpoint. So we're doing it in Brooklyn in June and we're doing it at the end of the year in December.
Oh, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take a break. We'll do one more break. More Kerry. More My Momma Told Me.
We are back.
We're not going to let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris cut America's meat.
That's that on that. That's that on that.
And we got a voicemail.
I'm
excited.
Let's play it. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yo, I just want to say shout out to David for opening up about his struggles with fashion. But I do think there is a conspiracy here that we just glossed over because, first of all, I had to look up what a short set was because I'm a fashion challenge.
Bro, do people not know about short sets like I thought they did?
What's the short set?
You don't know what a short set is?
Is it just like a matching top and
matching top and bottom?
Yeah, but not athletic. A lot of people thought I was talking about like a basketball uniform.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I thought it was known what a short set
No,
was.
I thought a short set was pretty standard as well, but maybe...
You're fashionable, though.
Yeah, but short sets to me aren't even like... To me, they live in like old nigga fashion more than they live in like...
I want to live.
I know.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
You're never going to believe you're 28.
I know it.
Not being these allegations.
I know it.
He's holding me back. I think I could get away with it.
Okay.
If this old washed ass nigga wasn't sitting here, I think I could get away with this shit.
I don't think you got 28, bro. I think you're good. I think you could. I think smooth 30.
I think 30.
I think it's got to start with the 3, though.
I respect that.
And that's where we're going to crazy.
Maybe we got to chill a little bit.
We got to like wait till we get over 40.
Damn, y'all, we just checked our birth certificates. We 31.
Yeah.
Although
That's
the
how old
new
we
young
are.
kids look very old.
They look
I think it's because they grew up like staring at the blue light or something. But
Mhm.
so y'all could be the new 28-year-olds.
They got
look
wrinkles.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they lived hard cigarette lives, but they ain't get them cigarettes.
Well, it's the vape.
And they're not having sex. That's
crazy.
It's really, why else would you want to be a teen?
I think that's why they look like that.
Because they're not having sex?
I think pussy keeps you young. I think pussy that's close to...
Some of it'll age you.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of it, I think, is taking some years off the top.
But that's why you got to pluck it when it's ripe.
All right, I think we should probably...
Yep.
And I don't mean youthful. I just mean when it's at its freshest is more the suggestion. I'm not a pedophile, and I never will be. That's my promise to you. Anyway, let's play the rest of this voicemail.
Motherfucker. But I was like, isn't this just a romper with the little separation? And isn't a romper just a dress? So by wearing a short set, I'm not drunk. Are you wearing a dress? The dress. You know the dress. I'm curious to hear your thoughts, fellas.
We already talked about this thing. I don't care. I don't care about that.
The idea of wearing a dress is somehow emasculating you and turning you.
And you made too many jumps. You were like, it's a romper. A romper is not a dress either.
Mm-hmm,
it's just a romper.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like he's in the camera.
No, he needs to hear this. Talk.
I didn't realize I was doing
Don't you understand? Do that.
He upset you, I think. I think this triggered something for you a little bit. And
I was already so vulnerable in the short set, I can't do anything else.
He saw you try something he knows you were afraid of.
Yeah.
He knows
you gotta be scared. Gotta be scared out here.
You felt a little fear, and then he went, I'm going to make you feel a fear that you didn't even consider here.
Yeah. But also, I don't think short set is, come on, man, that's day one. Those are old.
You see a man in a short set, how do you feel?
Salmon.
Yeah, I pictured a salmon one that I saw a friend in, and I was like, no, his pieces were hitting.
Okay, I had a salmon one and a navy blue one.
Yeah, I like that.
And that navy
what's the
blue
controversy?
was a nice texture. It was
a good texture.
It wasn't some coarse canvas.
You want to talk about old man texture?
Yeah,
that navy blue short set I had.
There was a silkiness to that.
Yeah. But also like cords running.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It looked wet.
That's not
right.
fair.
Well,
that's not fair.
You went too far.
It didn't look right. It didn't look
in a good way.
There was not like a sheen. There was a sheen, but it wasn't a wet sheen.
In a good way. I'm saying it. You shine.
I don't know.
You look like a mermaid to me. Nigga in a dress. You look like a mermaid.
Wet, and now I'm confused.
He had a dress on and he looked gorgeous.
How shorts are the short?
Oh, like slightly above knee.
Okay.
I don't go like crazy short, or I try not to go.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I try not to go crazy short or long on shorts because I think both of those look nuts.
Yeah.
No, I think this person already admitted that he's sort of fashionably challenged.
Yes.
And I think, unfortunately, sir, you're making a few leaps that probably reflect your insecurities about putting on certain clothes that make you uncomfortable. But unfortunately, I don't think people are looking at dudes in short sets and being like,
he's in a dress.
That man's
never thought
dress.
that.
If anything, I'm just like, he's getting money.
Yep.
If I see a short set at the airport, I'm like, all right, somebody's on the way to a beach.
I was like, that brother's a deacon.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I don't think that. I guess where you're coming from.
No.
But I think rompers are so much different than dresses too.
And do men wear rompers?
I think there was a weird white guy epidemic of them doing it for a little bit. White guys got on it pretty heavy.
I do think white guys were sort of.
I feel like they had like a romper summer type of a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there's occasionally a dude who will pull up in one, but I don't know a lot of black dudes.
I haven't.
Like, so
personally.
a woman romper, I don't even know, but like you have to, this guy, like you unbutton it and then you take it off to use the bathroom romper.
That's been my experience.
Yeah, that's what I've understood about it.
A man should not wear that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No.
Now, I will say in our defense,
feels like it's for a little boy.
You can let it hang like overalls.
No, not if it's shorts.
Look, man,
Yeah, no, you can't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, you can't do
That's
the player.
Yeah, that's like kind of worse.
Yeah, that is.
That's you letting the romper top fall?
Don't worry, dog. I got a romper on.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
It's like a denim baby fat romper.
Well, if you make it baby fat, it's bad. Make it fat farm. Make it a fat farm.
Is there vintage? Can you get? I got this vintage shirt. Dude, $15. I'm trying to go back and get all the shit. I'm coming back for everything.
This nigga about to be in woolwear.
I'm gonna have a Mecca sweatsuit next week.
Oh, this that new Carl Knott.
New Carl Knott would be hard.
I just wanted a hoodie.
No.
Carl Knott went crazy.
Yeah.
Carl Knott really had a moment.
And
Shout
I
out
feel
Brooklyn.
Carl Knott was so nice. It was like I couldn't even approach the idea of it as a boy.
No.
You know what I mean?
It was a man's. It was
Carl
a
Knott was
man's
for
outfit.
men. That was for grown men.
We had them as little girls.
You're from Brooklyn.
Oh, that's true.
For the rest of the world, it was like a businessman.
Yeah.
But he was like a cool businessman. Yeah. And you didn't want to know what business he was in.
You didn't ask.
No.
That's true.
Yeah.
Carl Knott, not for little boys when I was little.
No.
It probably wasn't
Echo
for little
was for
girls.
little boys.
Echo was for little boys.
And that was the one I picked.
Echo was.
I really dug into some Echo, and I do have some regrets about that. I
you didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know about the Marshallification of that brand.
I didn't know it was going to be that way.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I thought niggas will love rhinos forever.
I had a South Pole jacket.
See?
Oh, yeah.
See? School of Hard Knocks outfits.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Don't take me back, because we started with lugs. I'm not mad at it.
And in that way, I think ultimately that is what this caller needs to hear, is that there are so many different choices you can make,
right?
But free yourself from the fears of putting on a dress, because
brother, you should get a short set.
Right.
Get a short set.
Get you a short set. Go on Amazon, they have some.
Do it, bitch ass
wear
nigga.
whatever makes you feel comfortable, and let him wear whatever makes him feel comfortable. And if it's a dress, so be it.
Yeah.
Step up. Period.
Remember when Busta Rhymes had that dress?
Yeah. He don't like talking about it, but yeah.
I don't know. Was it in the Wuha? Like
it was like post that, but it was pre-2000s.
But was it the Asian-inspired one that was kind of long with the arms out?
He had his arms out. It was like red.
Mm-hmm. It was red.
Busta Rhymes in a dress? Yeah, he's had a more recent one too.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, he started doing it again.
Damn. Brooklyn takes it.
Busta Rhymes really, I think, was at his peak when he was being a silly Billy with his clothes.
Man, I
he
really
was
liked
so
him.
fun with those music videos. I feel like him and
Give Me Some More video?
Mhm.
That, like...
And Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Him and Missy Elliott were like... so fun.
When did he hop off on being so creative? Because it felt like it's...
When he started going to the gym. Remember, he got like buff and swole and
the gym.
Yeah.
I think he got,
I'm just, you don't think he worked out? Make it big. Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah, but this isn't a dress. That's like an Asian. We were just talking about how Asian fashion had a moment.
Now,
is that dress
this is the
adjacent?
more recent one where he is, in fact, in some version of a actual dress.
That's a gown.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
It's
a
a
leather
robe.
gown. Yeah. He's wearing a leather gown, and he does have that weird buff body that we were all concerned about. We all saw and went, well, this bumps us out, right?
Yeah.
He had 1 year when he was buff where we were like, God damn, Busta Rhymes, he's big and buff.
Yeah.
And then it went downhill fast.
And I think it's hard to maintain.
I think so too.
I think it's hard to maintain. You get that bit. It's like a tough. And he's older, man. How old is Busta Rhymes now? He got to be close
54?
to 60.
I'm going to say 108.
It has always been a Busta Rhymes.
I'm going to say.
I mean, what's this? The saying is, a tale as old as time, a song as old as rhyme.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, Beauty and the Beast.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, Beauty and the Beast?
It's a way better movie if when they're like falling in love, throwing snowballs at each other.
Yeah.
He just busts out the corner.
Man, I love that song so much.
Yeah. No, this is great. Kerry?
Yeah,
I think we did it.
It often ends strange too.
I love it.
We don't got nothing else to talk about. We did it.
We
accomplished all of our goals as a community.
We
taught them about Kwanzaa. We agreed that the Russian bots, even if they are not Russian, are a problem, and that until we come together as a community, minus the arguments that are birthed online, a la how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, we are never going to be free. And you saved us. Thank you so much for your contributions.
Thank you
today.
for having me here to solve our problems. I really
Yeah, we
appreciate
really
that.
did.
Yeah.
And we're not going 50-50.
We're not going 50-50.
Enough of
I'll
that.
take the whole hundo, and I will choose to not contact you ever again.
And the tip is my business.
The tip reflects your behavior. I'm being mean to this man because of you. Kerry, could you tell the people where they can find you? What cool shit you got going on?
Sure. You can find me on all platforms at Overfab. For some reason, it's not my real name. OverFAB, and they can find me at Netflix is a Joke Festival on May 6th. I'm doing my one woman show produced by Lena Waithe, so I'm excited about that. And then in Brooklyn, I'm gonna be at Kwanzaa Crawl in June.
There we go.
Tell them the name of the show so they know.
Mudhole.
Yeah, let them know.
Yeah. You want me?
Yeah, I like to talk to them straight sometimes.
I didn't know if they. Who's this then?
That's
you.
Oh, but who's them?
That's
me.
Okay.
That's
what
why.
I'm saying them is like the audience.
The people.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell them to come look at you.
But I don't watch it back, so I don't even know if they can tell.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay,
You say, hey, you stupid bitch. Hey, come see me. You go ahead.
And
Now
I do
you
it to my camera.
Yeah, do it to your camera.
Okay, because that's what you fucked me up. You said let them know, and I'm like, hey,
I'm
come see.
sorry.
Okay, yeah, come down.
No, say what I said. Go ahead.
Hey, bitch and niggas too.
We think bitch applies to everybody.
Me too. I think that bitch and nigga are gender neutral.
Yeah. People kind of don't like it sometimes, and I don't care as much as I should, and that's on me. That is on me.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's our fault, but yeah,
all right.
Living you learn.
Well, bitches and niggas and everybody that's out there and everybody that's in between, however you choose to identify, please come out to my one-woman show. It's called Mudhole. It's a part of the Netflix is a Joke Festival on May 6th at the UCB Theater, Franklin.
Ow.
Let's go.
What you got?
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. My Netflix is a Joke schedule will be up on my Instagram. I don't really know it right now. Watch my Don't Tell that just came out. It's my birthday. I'm 29.
Happy birthday.
Me and Langston are going to go to the beach.
We're going to go to the beach together, and you can see me at Langston Kerman on all social media platforms. You can like, you can subscribe, you can rate, you can review this podcast. Most importantly, and this is huge, you can join our Patreon. We are doing some fun shit over there, smut watches, answering your questions, engaging with you in ways that you wouldn't anticipate from even this programming alone.
Yeah, we've really gotten deep on there.
We're doing some fun stuff, and we would love for you to join us over there. And most importantly, you can send us your own drops, your own conspiracy theories. You can tell us what other kinds of crawls Kerry can start working on at mymommapod@gmail.com and give us a call at 844-LIL-MOMS. We would love to hear from you. Leave them voicemails. And most importantly, bye, bitch.
Look at us dancing again.
What a good song. This would have made me stop.
Yeah. My Momma Told Me is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by Langston Kerman.
Co-hosted by David Bory.
Executive produced by Will Ferrell, Hansani, and Joelle Monique. Edited and engineered by Justin Kama.
Music by Nick Chambers.
Artwork by Dogon Krieger.
You can now watch episodes of My Momma Told Me on YouTube. Follow at My Momma Told Me and subscribe to our channel.